Alive, never lives in peace. As you stand upon the edge, owned by a single thread, and fate may fall down upon you, while the devil is knocking right at your door. So are you restless? Each night you hear the drums of war. Awaken, awaken, the voice begins to call you while you hunger. Taste the destiny you're searching for. Awaken, awaken. Hey y'all, I'm feeling myself. My name is Pamela. That was Awaken from the League of Legends of Valerie Broussard on vocals. If you haven't seen League of Legends, and I can't remember the other thing that was on Netflix, it's animation, it was amazing. And I played that this morning because I'm feeling like that, and we're going to talk today about Vishuddha, the throat chakra. Now, this is the fifth chakra in the chakra system. If you're going from the root up, if you're going from the crown down, it's the third. So we are starting to get into the higher ascension levels of the chakras. So the throat chakra, Vishuddha, it's blue. The depiction is really almost a sky blue with 16 petals. Now, if we are into numerology, we take that 16 petals, 1 plus 6 is 7. 7 is the number of completion. So when we're speaking our truth, we need to speak things into existence, speaking our truth, speaking in addition to tapping into Anahata chakra, speaking through our own compassion, being vocal, being heard, being seen, owning our authenticity in this way, right? So the concerns here are communication. The element is space or ether. So if we're out in, we have plenty of space. There's infinite space, which means there's infinite ways for us to be able to communicate, to share our concerns, to share our joys, to be seen and be heard, and to affect change. These times require us to be more in our bodies as it relates to our nervous systems, because they're really being bombarded. Our nervous systems are being attacked by news, by horrible things happening, by violence, by assault, by words. And so it's up to us to use this idea of being able to speak our truth. And the Vishuddha, the throat chakra, is the area of purification. Really speaking to spiritual purification. So if we're talking and we are noticing that these words have spellings and the root of that word is spells. So our words become spells. So we are speaking things into existence. Then it's okay if you don't believe that, but you know, the old adage of sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can never hurt me. That's not true. Words can hurt. And our own words, our own communication with ourselves can actually hurt us and really affect our nervous systems. And so when I talk about nervous system, I'm talking about the central nervous system, and that breaks down into two parts, really. I'm just going to talk about
the sympathetic and the parasympathetic nervous system, part of the autonomic nervous system. The sympathetic nervous system has been charged, that's the fight flight. Parasympathetic is rest and digest, basic. I could spend a lot of time on that. It's one of my favorite things to talk about. But what I will say is this is the space where our words can be used. Our singing, like you saw me kind of singing along with the song at the beginning, chanting can help this area of Vishuddha, this throat chakra. This lands in the area of the endocrine system, which is the thyroid, where the thyroid gland is. So if you're having problems with, Hashimoto's or any type of thyroid issues, how are you communicating? How have you been seen? How do you speak things into existence? How have you been listened to? So it's all about this area of communication. Have you been stifled in speaking your truth in your word in any way? Are you walking in your own purpose and authenticity, or has that been squashed? So just noticing that and focusing on Vishuddha as the place to be able to balance that fifth chakra out. And so the mudra for Vishuddha is Kali Mudra. So many yoga people know Kali Mudra. And even if you don't, if you're not a yoga person, you've seen Kali Mudra. It is one of the most powerful mudras of all. And it's really bringing your crossing all of your fingers except for the index finger. And you're going to bring the thumb like this. And I think I have a card here I'm going to show you. Kali Mudra. So it's real powerful, right? So, people do this like it's like a gun, but it's really a mudra. And this is a mudra that we can actually, bring to the space of our, throat chakra or even our heart, and kind of close our eyes and meditate on what purification, in particular spiritual purification, do I need in my life right now? So what can I focus on? How can I allow for my true nature to be revealed? So doing this Kali Mudra, perhaps you put the Kali Mudra on your lap during meditation. And so this is what it looks like here. I don't know if we can see that. Kali Mudra. This is also a space of intuition, prescience. So really allowing for these spaces of psychic ability, which we all have. It's nothing extremely spectacular, really. We all have that ability to be able to allow for this spiritual guidance while we're on our voyage, while we're here on Earth. So I hope that little tidbit of the throat chakra helps someone. And yeah, you can reach me at yogatosleep@gmail.com. My email and website will be in the description box below. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.